Thankfully, there's no shortage of true wireless earbuds anymore. Whether you want a $50 pair of budget earbuds or maybe something a little more premium, you pretty much have a lot of options nowadays. Today, we're looking at the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless, which at $300 definitely fall into that latter category. So how are they? Let's find out.
Sennheiser did a great job at making a solid first impression. And that's not even talking about how good these sound, which we'll get into later in this review. I'm just talking about the build quality here. When you first take them out of the box, the setup could be a bit confusing. To enter pairing mode, take the earbuds out of the case and hold down the touch-sensitive parts of both earbuds. The fabric-covered charging case feels and looks amazing. Plus, I really like the minimal branding on top, so kudos to them for that. They open easily and securely snap shut when not in use, which is nice. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of the overall design of the earbuds. They're fairly basic and pretty large, which means that they poke out of my already large ears more than I'd like. On the bright side, these do fit in my ears almost perfectly, and I had no problem keeping them in while going about my day. That said, everyone's ears are different and your mileage may vary, so make sure to give all the ear tip options a shot. These are also touch sensitive and it works very well. Everything works on the first swipe or tap, so I was never left wondering whether my control is registered or not. Plus, they're IPX4 water resistant, so you can hear them while exercising and not be worried about fumbling around with the playback controls. As far as connection goes, there's some good and bad here. Good because during testing, I didn't have any issues with dropped connections or stutters. Bad because the auto connect feature just refused to work for me and it got really annoying. These are supposed to auto power on and off when you take them out of the case, but mine refused. Basically, every time I took them out of the case, I had to turn them on by holding down one of the touch-sensitive pads. And after putting them back in the case, they never shut off or disconnected, so music would just still play through the earbuds. Really annoying. That said, these do feature Qualcomm aptX and aptX low latency, which means that the audio-visual lag when watching YouTube videos on a newer Android phone really isn't a problem at all. If you have no idea what any of this means, make sure to check out our full explainer linked in the description. As far as battery life goes, we were able to squeeze 3 hours and 45 minutes out of these on a single charge, which is fairly decent and currently puts it squarely in the middle of the pack of all the true wireless earbuds that we've tested. It isn't the best by any means, but it certainly isn't the worst. The case will also give you another 8 hours, so roughly 2 extra full charges. And then they charge via USB-C, which is always worth applauding in any product nowadays. As far as sound goes, Chris Thomas perfectly explained this chart in the full written review, so I'm just gonna quote him here. He said that Sennheiser's engineers found that the range from 2.5 to 7 kHz tend to present with resonances in human ear canals, and sealing up your ear canal with something like a silicone plug would make them far worse. Basically, that dip is intentional and it's there to account for how we hear as humans. As you can see from the chart, bass response is basically flat, meaning that all frequencies are roughly the same volume. And that makes for a pretty easy listening experience and won't require too much tweaking, even though you can mess with the EQ in the Sennheiser app if you really want to. In most music that you'll probably be listening to, the highest frequencies reside in the mids, or this green part. Typically, human ears need a little bit of a bump to hear them, and the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless earbuds accommodate that very well, making it easy to hear vocals and sing along to your favorite songs. So should you get these? Well, if you have $300 to spare and don't like the design of the Master and Dynamic MW07s, these are at least worth checking out just because of the sound quality. They're definitely not the prettiest buds, and the auto connecting issue is really annoying, to be honest. But other than that, they're a solid pair of true wireless earbuds. There's nothing too fancy or out of the ordinary here. They just get the job done. I mean, it's Sennheiser.
And that should pretty much do it for our review of the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless Earbuds. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more about these headphones or any of the other products we review, make sure to check out SoundGuys.com. But while you're here, hit that subscribe button down there and also hit the notification bell so you'll know next time we upload a video. While you're at it, we have a podcast. You should check that out on any podcast app. I'm Adam Molina. Happy listening.